Hey all! Amanda back with your final qualifying round recap of Season 11 of American Ninja Warrior, and we finish off in Cincinnati. This is where the top 30 competitors who make it far enough fast enough advance to the city finals, and the top 2 fastest competitors go head-to-head in the Power Tower for a chance to go straight to the Nationals. But first, they must face these 6 obstacles, starting with the shrinking steps. Competitors must run across 5 steps that decrease in size before jumping to a rope and swinging to the landing. Then, it's the ring swing, where competitors must release a ring that they must swing on to reach a hook that they must lock onto. Then, they must reach back to a second ring, unhook that, and swing to the landing. Then, it's the spinning bridge, where competitors must run across 5 uneven suspended balls in a test of speed and agility before reaching the other side. Next, it's the wing nuts, where competitors must jump to a wingnut-shaped ledge that swings back and forth, then gain momentum to swing to a second, then third wingnut, before dismounting to the landing platform. Then, in a new event, the slingshot consists of several cradles made of bungee rope that competitors must jump across using a bar that they hang from. Competitors must bounce across the bungee cradles, which vary in height, until they make it to the other side, where they must then jump to the landing. Then, competitors have a choice between going for a fast time by scaling the 14.5-foot warped wall, or going for a shot at $10,000 by attempting to climb the 18-foot mega wall. If competitors fail their first attempt, they can try again for $5,000 and a third and final time for $2,500. The 2 fastest competitors of the night then go head-to-head in the Power Tower, where the winner will advance straight to the Nationals without having to go through the city finals. Now, here are your final top 30 competitors. In 30th position, we have Jerry DeRilio, whose run was shown in highlights. In 29th position, we have Amanda Odell. And in 28th spot, we have Cameron Nave. Christopher Gabian took 27th spot, and Eddie Russell took 26th spot. Both runs were cut. Brandon Mears took 25th spot, and his run was shown in highlights. Philip Huckey landed in 24th spot and was briefly shown in Akbar's highlights. 23rd position went to Zane Paskey, and Philip Scott took 22nd spot. Both runs were cut. Mike Wright took 21st position, and his run was shown in highlights. And Derek Pavoni took 20th position, and his run was cut. Dan Paluzzi took 19th spot, and his run was shown in highlights. 18th spot went to Jesse Wildman, and 17th spot went to David Wormelsdorf. Both runs were cut. Jonathan Cooley took 16th spot, and newly engaged Chris DeGangi landed in 15th position. Both runs were shown in highlights. Jesse Moore took 14th position, and Tyler Smith took 13th position. Both men failed their 3 attempts at the mega wall. Michael Torres landed in 12th position and failed his 3rd attempt at the mega wall, making this the first time he did not hit a buzzer at city qualifiers. Grant McCartney took 11th position and won $5,000 after scaling the mega wall on his 2nd attempt. After busting her eye open on the ring swing, Michelle Warnke became the 3rd woman to complete the city qualifiers this season, hitting a buzzer and taking 10th position. Sam Gray took 9th position, and his run was shown in highlights. And Trevor West took 8th spot, and his run was cut. Firefighter Mike Bernardo took 7th position, and newly engaged Jessie LeBruck became the 4th woman this season to hit a buzzer in city qualifiers, taking 6th position. Dustin Rocco took 5th position, and his run was shown in highlights. Reese Pankraz took 4th spot, and his run was cut. And Cameron Baumgartner took 3rd spot, and his run was shown in highlights. Newcomer Jackson Twait took 2nd spot with a time of 1:46.19, and faced off against Ethan Swanson, who took 1st place with a time of 1:19.51. In what may have been the most exciting Power Tower shown yet, Ethan Swanson just beat out Jackson Twait taking the win and advancing straight to nationals. Your top 5 women advancing to the city finals are Jessie Lebrecq, who is part of the top 30 and is now engaged to fellow ninja Krista Ganji, Michelle Warnke, who is part of the top 30, Amanda Odell, who is part of the top 30, Jerry Derillo, who is part of the top 30 but whose run was shown in highlights, and Jamie Ross, whose run was shown in highlights. So there are the results from your Cincinnati qualifiers. Now that we know all the competitors advancing to city finals, look for some prediction videos and who I think will survive to go on to the nationals. Feel free to play along by leaving a comment below, letting me know who you think will succeed at city finals and who you think has the best shot at nationals at Mount Midoriyama. Stay tuned next week as we head back to LA, where 30 become 15 and only the top 2 women advance. And until next time, enjoy the show.